Well, hello, everyone. This is your girl Kim Mars coming to you with another wonderful, awesome, woo, idea. Okay. Well, this is not only an idea because I know if you guys are looking at this video, you've already figured out I do not want to continue to work in that 9 to 5, and I need some extra money, or the holidays are coming up. What can I do to get me some extra money in my pocket today without spending a whole bunch of money and with no license, no real experience on anything else that you would actually need? Well, I got it for you today. So it's time to learn. That's what we here to do, baby boo. And this is what I also want you to do, is do more of what you love. That's what this is all about. It's all about doing more of what you love. It's not about just doing something just to put money in your pocket, but sometimes doing what we love do wind up putting money in our pocket, and that's okay. I love it because it's all about that self-care. It's all about talking less and doing more. Talking less and doing more. A lot of people, the problem is that a lot of people have sit at home, they have a whole bunch of ideas going through their head. They'd be like, ooh, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this, and I can do that, but they don't do nothing. They don't do nothing. They got all these different ideas coming in their head, popping in. But one thing that they don't do is they don't invest in themselves. You need to invest in you. That's what it's all about. It's not about just trying to keep up with the Joneses. It's not about anything like that. It's about you doing something that's going to be wonderful for you. So you say, well, Kim, okay, all right. I'll thank you so much for the all the hoopla and the motivational message and everything. What can I do right now, for under $100? I'm just saying $100, but you actually can do it for a lot less than $100, to be honest with you. Because if you know anything about a dollar store and things like that, oh yeah, you can do this for under $100. And this is something that you don't need a license for. You don't need to go get a LLC and all that stuff. But you do need to go ahead and build yourself a website if you decide to do this particular business. You do need to get a social media uh, presence if you don't already have one, and you do need to understand that you may think everybody is doing this, and you may think just because somebody else is doing it that you can't do it, or is saturated in some type of way. Okay. So this is one business, and up among several. I got about 20 different businesses that I'm going to let you guys in on, that I know for certain that you can do for very, very little, and you can make a lot of money. You will not need a license. You don't need a peddler's license. You don't need a, well, it depends on where you live. Now I know I'm in Florida. I don't need a peddler's license. I don't need nobody to come in and check all my food or whatever, because there's only certain things that you can actually do. But in Chicago, you may need to, if you're in Chicago or Illinois, you probably going to need a few things, but you don't need a license. You just need, in some, it depends on what you're going to do. But with this particular item, you're not going to need, nobody to check in on you or any of those things. Okay. Um, Good thing about Chicago or Illinois is that your sky is the limit with this type of business. Now, what I'm talking about um, is the popcorn business. Yes, if making popcorn and candy, um, popcorn. And the reason I said popcorn, now this is very nostalgic for me. Okay, I grew up in Chicago. Now Chicago, you may not, because you got some big competition if you decide to do Chicago mix in Chicago. Okay, you got some you can undercut Garrett's popcorn, but if they right there in Chicago, you probably don't want to do the Garrett's popcorn. But I am in Florida, and yes, there is a market for this popcorn in Florida. Okay. Um, and I learned how to make it because when I was younger, one of the fun memories that I have of me, my mother, and my mother was she always used to take us downtown, and that was like our uh big thing for the week. Like I don't know if they got paid, and they just like, hey, let's go downtown. It was something that we was really about that life, and with the popcorn and and Garrett's popcorn in particular. And this place is so famous and so that popcorn is so addictive. Okay. You did not care. The cheddar cheese used to leave your fingers yellow and you didn't care. You didn't care. Okay. The only person that cared about your fingers being yellow is somebody who did not get some of your popcorn. Now, we used to call it downtown popcorn because we didn't really look at it was Garrett popcorn until I didn't even know it was Garrett's popcorn until I got old enough to read that it was Garrett popcorn. And we still called it downtown popcorn. And the reason we called it downtown because it was right downtown in Chicago. And it's so many nostalgic things, me coming from Chicago that I'm going to be bringing to, Florida. I'm sure other people probably have tried, but they ain't did it my way. Okay. And what you can do in your area, if you're not in Chicago, you're not in Illinois, this is another thing that you can do once you learn. And I'm going to teach you guys how to actually do it. I've seen a lot of different recipes on here. Some of them are really, right. And some of them are off. You never, ever, ever want to you never, ever want to substitute the things that I'm going to give you when I do start doing that. But the other thing is that another thing that was really good from not just my childhood, but what I just actually like. Now, I did get this off of the internet, and I'm probably going to tweak it some for me, and that is Skittle popcorn. Skittle popcorn. Now, um, I saw this stupid, it was so silly, and I wish I could find that particular short on, and I'm gonna look for it right now so you guys can see that this is not how you do it. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this now. You're gonna mess yourself up trying to do what this person did. I don't know why they led people such astray with this, but I'm gonna look. Let me look this up. They had it was a short, and it was a Skittle. They did something weird with the Skittle. Yeah, here it is. I think this might be it. No, this is not it. And they made people think that they can do it this way. And this particular video went viral. And I was like, well, y'all actually thought y'all was gonna do this. Okay, let me show you what they did here. And this is gonna trip you out because you're gonna be like, who thought that was gonna work? Right? Who thought that this was gonna work? Let me see. Let me put this in here. I think this is it. It was a short. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Let me show you guys what this idiot did. Okay, I want to put it on mute so you guys can kind of see it. Share my screen. Okay, so this is what people have been watching. Now, who thought they were going to be able to do this and mixed it all up, put it together, and then this is somebody else. Was this it? Let me see. I think I may have gotten the wrong one. Well, he about to show you that it don't work. Oh no, he's trying to show you that he's this. So this is a lie. Okay, there is no way that you're gonna put the popcorn in there, put some Skittles, and it's supposed to pop up, pop, 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 pop. They got all of those likes and everything, right? So he went and did the same thing, which right. And well, anyways, I just wanted to show you guys how silly people be acting, and let's look at it one more time. Yeah. So don't even try that at home. I'm gonna tell you that now. That does not work. Does not work. Okay. So it doesn't work like that. But you can make a Skittle popcorn, and I found out how. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get everything together, and I'm gonna show you guys one of the things that you're gonna do first and foremost before you even start to try to put together and do Skittle popcorn. In fact, let's go ahead and see who did it right. There's got a whole bunch of people that did it and did it and did it, and which is kind of silly. I mean, you could tell that that wouldn't work. I mean, with all of the different colors, wouldn't it blend together? Yes, it would. Okay. Yes, it would. Okay. It would blend together. It would be totally disgusting, and it would not work. Anyways, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be doing a lot of things that's going to be really awesome. I'm going to do you so check out the next video that I'm going to do, because I'm going to do it in a separate video where I'm going to make my Skittle popcorn, and I'm going to make then I'm going to make the first one I'm going to make is my childhood popcorn that everybody is so crazy about, and that is the Chicago downtown Garrett's popcorn. It's going to be a mixture of caramel and cheese like you've never tasted before. Okay, if you have, you're going to be addicted once again. And yeah, I'm ready. I got all my ingredients. I bought a awesome I bought an awesome popcorn popper. I have two. One I did the air popper. Let me just show you the one. It's just this is going to be, I'm going to link what the equipment that I got in the description. But you don't need to get a popcorn popper. You can pop this stuff right on your stove. Get you a pot, some butter, and go. You do not need machines. The reason I got machines is because I am ready for large orders. Okay. In fact, I already have orders that are backing up right now that I have to do, which is why I'm not going to make this video too much longer, because I do have work to do. However, this is just only one of the many opportunities that you're going to have to actually do. Now, I'm not a cook. I don't, I cook for myself. I mean, even though I was born on Thanksgiving, I don't even like to cook a whole Thanksgiving dinner, which, by the way, that is coming up. This is a wonderful thing for holidays, for birthdays. In fact, what I'm not talking about just popping some popcorn in some grease. What I'm talking about you doing is making it a gourmet popcorn business. If that's what you want. Now, some people may doubt that they will be able. Maybe they don't. Maybe you think that this ain't sexy enough for you. Popping some popcorn, making $4,000. That ain't sexy enough for you. You want to do something that's going to be real cute, and you can go and tell everybody, I am doing this. Maybe you that type. Okay, so I got 20 other different ways that you can make it look sexy, make having a side hustle look sexy, and you can make over $4,000 extra a month. So if you're working, then you can do this. If you're not working, oh, you can make about $10,000 a month on some of the things that I'm going to tell you. But you can't do this if you don't get started. I will, if you just want to get started, and you're not going to be able to do this if you don't learn all the ins and outs. You need to learn, learn, learn. You need to also, what's going to help you a lot is if you go ahead and hit that like button and comment. Tell me some of the things that you have thought about. You was like, you was sitting at home, or you woke up, better yet, you woke up and you was like, wait a minute, I could do this. And let me know if you actually did it or if you just thinking. And I want to tell you, it's time for you to stop just thinking and stop just sitting there going, oh, I got all these ideas, because we all have wonderful ideas. You know how many millions of people have millions of ideas every day? But whatever you do, I do want you to make sure that you do more of what you love. Okay? Don't just do it for the money, because you're going to burn out very, very quickly if you do it for the money. Now, I am doing this because number one is because I actually have a heart for just wanting to serve people in a sense, right? But I also love popcorn. I also like carrots popcorn. But also, I just think that I've noticed one thing about me is that I am a snacker. Like, I love me some snacks. And I was wondering, like, who else loves snacks? There's a lot of people out here that really, really love snacks. They may not want to eat a full meal, because maybe they're on the run, they got other things to do or whatever. But they will sit down and they'll snack on some stuff, right? And popcorn is not as guilty. It doesn't give you the guilt as much as everything else. So that's why I kind of picked that. And again, like I said, it does bring me back to my childhood, and it does bring me back to a time of nicer things. But it also opens up such creativity in my head that is just amazing. Didn't never think that much about it before, because we do little things in our life and we don't really think about all of the other things that goes along with it, and we don't think about those two little things that we may do every single day that we can actually be cashing in on, for one, and that we do it automatically without even being paid, or without even thinking. uh, how many people have dogged down a bunch of popcorn, invited some people over, and dogged down some more popcorn? Who haven't did that, right? And we never thought about, this was very inexpensive. I got my friends over, we did this, that, and the other. Everybody enjoyed themselves. Everybody was munching on that popcorn, right? But what about if you could just you can have them say, hey, you know what? Let me put in the order for when you have your popcorn party or you have your party, and you can. That'd be one thing that you can do, that you can give to the children. You can give to the family. You can send everybody right now. You can get a list together right now of people that you can send all types of popcorn to for Christmas. And if you're going to do that, I want you to write it down. Click that link in the description there to my website. Go ahead and order you some of those things. I'm still working on adding some things to that. So if you have some things, or you have a order that you feel you need to talk to me about, go ahead and email me and give me the list of people and things. And also, I'll put together a basket, a personalized basket, depending on how much time I got to do that. I have a friend that actually does baskets, so I might just hit her up. She'll do the basket, I'll do the popcorn. We'll work together on that. So it depends on whatever it is that you want to do. We can get it done for you. Okay. Now, I also do. You're going to see liquor infused popcorn. You're going to see all types of different popcorns that I'm going to do. But my main flagship for my main popcorn is going to be the Chicago mix of and uh, caramel and cheese popcorn. and you're going to get addicted. I'm just going to just tell you that now. Okay. I'm thinking about trying to get some little finger wipes for people because the yellow will stain your fingers, but it's the best stain that you will ever have in your life. Okay. All right, honey. Well, that's what I've got for you guys. I'm going to be talking a lot of popcorn, but I'm also going to get back to all the other different wonderful online businesses that you can actually do. In fact, let me reiterate this, Ken. This is also a online business. I'm going to show you how to package this stuff so you're not sending out stale popcorn. I'm going to show you uh, everything that there is that you need to know about um, your popcorn business. Okay. All right. So that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for allowing me to be the leader in this and helping you open up your mind and be able to learn, right? I mean, and also the biggest thing is I do want you to invest in you. Okay, invest in you because nobody else will. So you invest in you. All right, guys, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here for you guys. You guys have a wonderful day, and I'm going to get together with this next video that I'm going to be doing so that I can show you guys how I get down in the kitchen.